feeds again. See if it starts taking data now. Okay, that looks like it switched over. We good? There we go. There we go. All right, we live. We in business. What's going on, Boost? How we doing? How we doing? Okay, it is Lies of P time. We made it through 3 bosses last time, finished up with the Scrapped Watchman, I believe was the name. So we're gonna pick it right back up from there. Dive into this thing, see what we can uncover. Did I know he's a puppet? I can't believe you're just gonna come in and spoil the game like that. I don't know what I'm even supposed to do with myself. I don't feel like a puppet. I feel like a real boy. Alright, straight into the Lord Venigni's guide. Doesn't look like there's anything down this way. All is well. All is well. We're, yeah, enjoying life. Kiddos are good. Baby's sleeping well. Happy with it. Alright, Venigni's Guide. Dear citizens of Krat, the factory has been occupied by the puppets. Whatever the cause, Venigni Company is responsible for it. I, Lorenzini Venigni, am going alone to stop those devils. The factory is very dangerous now. Stay out of it and keep safe. The rest I'll leave to Mr. Geppetto, who I trust more than anyone. God save us all. Okay. Basically, forewarning. I feel like the things that we read are just like little bits of forewarning about the places that we're literally about to enter into.
Whew, I think we're done here, pal. Back to the hotel.
Oh, I don't have the key for this? Krat City Hall courtyard key. Okay, I don't know if that was supposed to be backseating of going back to the hotel, because we came through, we beat this, and I don't think there's anywhere further to press, right? We'll have to check these, because I don't think these are actual doors. These are just visual. Okay, let's teleport back to the hotel and see if there's something waiting for us. Kill these guys! Oh, I'm gonna try. We gotta find where we're going next first. I thought we were just gonna keep moseying forward, but to be fair, if it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't come back to the hotel. It wasn't crossing my mind at all.
Saved Geppetto.
But we did save Geppetto, that was the whole thing.
He is on the 2nd floor.
We had to go back and see
I
him.
hardly wait to see you.
Yeah. I kind of forgot that that was like part of what we were trying to do. It was like, go find Geppetto, he's here in this really dangerous part of town. And then we found him, and then my brain's just like, keep going forward. These aren't actual doors, right? Okay, so that's the Rosa Isabel Street key. But we're looking for 2 keys at the moment. Geppetto is up in here?
Ah, you've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son. Always remember that you're precious to me, even when I ask you to do something dangerous.
Why does his mouth just keep moving?
There's a factory just beyond the lease.
Is this game made in another language first and then just dubbed over?
My friend, the inventor Venigni, went to stop.
Oh, it's Venigni, not
He never
Venigni.
came back. Please go save him and shut down the factory. P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you
We have a few quartz, yes. Okay, we've collected a couple of P-organ related things thus far. It'll be good to see exactly what they're used for.
Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krat. It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people.
I feel like that's gonna be...
Always be a good boy to me.
I feel like that's a more important line than it, like, seems at face value. Because I have a feeling that, like, part of the lies of P is people are going to ask about stuff, and we're supposed to just, like, keep lying to them to protect the hotel. Use the P organ slots to activate your character's latent abilities. Equip quartz on the P organ to obtain its corresponding effect. If you equip quartz in each one of the slots in a single group, you can gain the group's synergy effect. Each time the synergy effects of 2 groups are activated, the next step is unlocked. You can get a greater variety of effects as you take your P organ to higher phases. Okay, so these are groups. Increase pulse cells. Staggerable window. Enables another dodge in the middle of a dodge motion. Oh. Well, let's go... Oh, wait. I'm confused. So these are attack type, survival type, ability type, item type. We have 2 quartz. The stagger attack of charge attacks, the attack of fatal attacks, the staggered duration. So they have like extra capabilities, or is this the synergy thing? Guard regain. Discharge pulse cell charging up upon successful fatal attack. Lowers damage received when pulse cells are discharged. Lower damage when dodging. Honestly, lower damage when dodging might not be bad. Charge Legion. See, the Legion stuff hasn't spoken to me. Maybe because what we currently have isn't that powerful. And it doesn't synergize well with the weapon that we're using. Stamina consumption of charge attacks. Charges Fable with perfect. Increases the grinder's weapon durability, recovery speed. Increase ergo by eliminating an enemy. Possession limit. Throw. Okay, I feel like we're gonna go with. Are fatal? Is fatal attacks like your right hand? Hold on. Is that like your regular weapon is considered a fatal attack, and then your... I know what a fable attack is, but is a fatal like a kill? Or is that what you call like your regular attacks? Fable arts. I'm a little bit... There's a guide. Fatal attack is a okay, that is a staggered enemy. It's not just staggered. Okay. Krat City Courtyard Key. Okay.
The city asked me any question.
I wasn't trying to ask questions, Geppetto. How do I... Okay, this is what I use. I can ask you... What is change shape? No save shape memories on the device. Okay, not sure what that is. But we'll learn at some point, I suppose. Or at least that's the hope. Okay. So I want pulse cells, and I think I want the dodge. Increase stagger window 1. I mean, increasing the stagger window is also sounds pretty good to me. Because I always feel like... Well, no, the staggered... That's what keeps the white bar around them, right? Always feels like I'm struggling with it, but... Fatal is the staggered, that's... And this is the stagger of charged attacks. Well, I don't do charged attacks. So let's do fatal attacks. Okay, I understand more now. So it's not... Okay, you can only do one attack type. So the synergy is this top one. And then when you get 2 in a group, then it unlocks phase 2. Okay, I understand. So I need 4 to get through to phase 2 because I need... Okay. Now it all makes sense. Guard regain when attacking enemies. That relies a lot on missed blocks. I feel like lower damage when dodging. Don't take as much if we miss a dodge. Okay. And then what do we... Oh, we don't even learn. So you have to commit to something down here before you get up there. Okay. Well, we want to find quartz then, because quartz are really good for those sorts of upgrades.
The city have asked me any.
All right, so let's ask about this Rosa Isabel Street.
Isabel Street is a stronghold of the puppets. It's a hunting ground where the most dangerous puppets roam. I believe it's the epicenter of the puppet frenzy. After all, I detected the strongest wave of ergo there. Especially for someone as precious as you.
Okay, so it's basically just hyping it up as it's very difficult, but it will be worth our while to go there because we can get a bunch of ergo for level ups and all that stuff.
One step at a time.
Okay, cool. I'll ask some other questions later as...
City Hall to the factory with the key I just gave you. Vanini gave me that key.
Okay, so now we've got the key from talking to him. Let's head from where we just were with the Staggered Watchman arena and press forward. Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot that when we came to the hotel, the objective was go find Geppetto, because we found Geppetto, we killed the mad donkey or whatever on the bridge, and then just continued pressing on. I guess theoretically you would have gone back immediately after that, and then maybe he gives you the key of you'll need this, and then you keep pressing forward and it's like, oh crap, there's a boss in my way. That could be it. Maybe we could have gotten the P organ earlier too.
Here it is. Vanini works. Everything you see here belongs to Vanini. The class.
But that'll also make the backstabs
brilliant inventor
better.
Krat. Just ask him.
Not just
puppets. Almost every machine and train
staggers.
Krat is supplied from here.
I think. I'm assuming those
Gotta be
backstabs are
curious about
considered
the guy.
fatal.
What kind of person is he? I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
Miracle Cure. Buy the miracle medicine here. The miracle alchemist Clark Shore, also known as Dr. Cure-All, has succeeded in making a cure for the horrible plague that has spread through Krat. Made from unicorn horn, blood of two-headed snake, and boiled down mandrake, Clark Shore has tested it himself and confirmed that it completely cures the plague. The blue plague is not a divine curse. Don't be afraid anymore. Come see Dr. Cure-All, Clark Shore. Why do I feel like he's gonna be a boss and the medicine he took actually changed the man? I feel like that's a fair guess. Are you gonna climb or do I gotta come down to you? I guess we're going on the rooftops here. I got fooled. No, not the stinking hitting the wall. I hate it. That's always frustrating. You seem like fun. I was just trying to get this guy. Alright. Ow! Who did it? Wasn't you. Who? Somebody throw something at me, or did I just... Was it something from that dead body? I'm not seeing, like, enemies on the rooftop. Can I not? It goes right over his head. Okay. Terrible angles. I don't want to deal with you later. Am I gonna backtrack and make sure that, make sure everybody's dead before we go and kill that guy? I don't need other people come and join the fight. And some of these guys are like actually pretty decent at tracking. Okay. Okay. Other stinking enemies just showing up, feeling like they need to be part of the fight. Okay, we should get more damage from that. Alright. Legion Magazine, Hidden Moonstone, Star Fragment. That's the other thing. We haven't done anything with weapon upgrades. We're still riding on the +0. How much do we actually have of that stuff? We've got 6 Hidden Moonstone. Might not be a bad thing to see what we could get for that. Hey, what up, Seamount? How are you doing, sir? Might not be bad to see what we could get for... Oh. That's got some serious reach behind him. Did that guy from the bridge just yeet it that far? I don't know why I tried to block that. That's a horrible idea. Oh, we do get iframes. That's good. Okay, I'm getting a little bit annoyed at the weapon ricocheting off of things. Okay, and then we've got Range Boy over here. I was just a hair late. Okay, so we get a heal back. I do like that mechanic. That mechanic only seems to work, though, when you have 0, which, I mean, is better than nothing, right? Being able to earn... We're gonna have to go up those stairs, but let's see what's over here first. Gonna make sure to check my... Oh, no. Is it? This reminds me of
You've been selected from this cast of...
I was gonna say, this reminds me of the Batman games. Was it the Riddler or was it someone else that had the like phone calls throughout Gotham City? Because if it is the Riddler, they just pulled that straight out. Was it Arkham Knight that had that? Or City? Or both?
Solve riddles, as everyone knows, that's a must. When your city is so full of puppets, it seems, are about fit to bust. It's time for the riddle.
All right, I was gonna say, is that the riddle? Because I'm not understanding.
Participating. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know.
Well, isn't this the whole, like, a baby to an adult to a... Yeah, it's a human.
Correct. Fantastic.
3 legs with a cane.
But not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. I'm the king of riddles.
Hey, Wendigo, what's going on, dude?
That said, how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stop clock is right twice a day, and even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance. Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino.
Oh, Trinity
Caller,
key.
Your correct answer has earned you a Trinity key. Doors and keys and doors. The subjects of puzzles.
So is
and
this...
riddles
It's just,
galore.
we get a key and we don't know what it's to.
Next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino's the king. Not some riddling cheap jack.
You can ask us another one now, or we have to find another one of these receivers. Continuing the King of Riddles quiz probably unlocks something. Sacred Triangle was some organization's secret mark. Rumor has it the organization was Krot's true master. Okay, so we are just going to find receivers around, answer more riddles, get more things, I guess. Alright, so yeah, we're not going to be able to go there. Let's go up the stairs, see where this takes us. Hopefully we have somewhere to rest very soon here. So we made it to Vanini Works. There we go. Oh, I guess you could take the stairs, maybe. That's either not structurally sound or I'm getting fat, one of the two. Stargazer activated. I didn't see what we have for Ergo. Looks like we can get 1 level. Do we want to go stamina again? I feel like the motivity gives me 3. Guess we'll lean into that just a little bit because it gives us a little more in terms of our sidearm weapon there. Definitely need to figure out fighting these guys a little more. This game also, there's more with like blocking and parrying that I need to get into. Definitely a bit of a hybrid. Gives a little bit of the Sekiro vibes in that regard. But it is pretty powerful and like helps keep you closer in, so if you can learn parry timings and such. Okay. I need to check before we go there, because that's actually taking us down and in. Is the other path... Does that also take us in, or was that more of a dead end? There's stairs. We've got this item. What's this? Chain's not a weapon, because that's not how these things work. They're two-piece things. So the chain is a throwable object. Be swung powerfully, inflicts strike damage on anyone in the area, and spins around enemies that it hits. But throwing objects are consumable. So you just get like one whip and then we're done. Okay. Okay, so this drops us in seemingly to no return, or does that take us... Yeah, that's inside. The other place has a ladder down. We've certainly got options.
It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
Stupid ranged enemies, man. Oh, I ran over it. Ran over the floorboards. Okay. That was a trap where I think I'm supposed to have come from a different direction. Somehow managed to get away with it. Because there's not any sort of jump in this game, right? I don't believe so. Oh, there is. It's left click. Okay. I guess it would be weird if a Souls-like game didn't have a jump. Doesn't necessarily need to be a dedicated jump button, but... I don't want to fall. Oh, hello. Okay, so you just have hyper armor. Got it. Got it. So this is, I guess, a factory of these robot guys? Okay, they're not gonna come to life, though. You got the guy laying on the ground, the ones there. We've got the ladder here, but I actually think it's gonna be better for us to try and plunge Big Boy here. Try and get a head start on this fight. This might turn into a 4-enemy fight real quick, yeah. Alright, well that's one enemy down. Oh, hello. Still a 4-enemy fight. He's walking very slowly. I just want this thing. Belford shock cartridge. Okay, so the robot thing makes them have some sort of hyper armor, it seems. I don't stagger them quite as easily. Okay, so we have, what was that, a cartridge key? Or Belford shock cartridge. So, increases our physical damage reduction, our disruption, our shock, and our break. Okay, well that's an easy switch. But that's also why I was trying to upgrade like our capacity a little bit. Dear Mr. Vanini, as per your orders, I conducted a quality investigation on the Ergo supply of the Alchemist. Of course, it was done secretly. Certainly, the quality of Ergo was getting worse over time. I don't doubt the Alchemist, but the decrease in quality was too widespread to call it a coincidence. At this rate, the quarters puppets will have high chance of defects. The most important thing is the quality of the Ergo, after all. According to a reliable source, the high-level alchemists are running Ergo production experiments lately using another method. Personally, I think the secret experiments have something to do with the decrease in Ergo quality. Are they wringing out the bodies of discarded puppets in the barren swamp or something? Anyway, I recommend approaching them carefully instead of complaining to them. Factory manager Nicola. Okay, I'm assuming that's also, you know, a little bit of foreshadowing to the barren swamp. Probably gonna end up there at some point. I'm waiting for something to pop out at me. Okay. Not really what I was expecting. I was honestly anticipating like an enemy popping out of the box. We're gonna have to go back to the Stargazer and explore the other paths because it doesn't seem like these lead. Oh, it is an enemy. Okay, I just have to go down here to fight it. Well, sir, you don't look like much of a puppet to me. I guess technically, though, the first boss we fought wasn't a puppet. You're also, ow, not a boss. Oh, he's got door shield. I remember door shields from Dark Souls 3. I have to parry the door? How's this gonna work? I might be able to do the fancy sword art behind him because he's... Man, that charges far. That's a ladder. Not that we were able to get that shortcut. This is gonna be a long fight. I don't have a lot of damage. So it feels. I don't feel like me blocking with a shield or with a sword is quite very powerful compared to the size of his shields. Okay, so there's two phases to that. Okay. So he can hit you with a spin around attack on that. I wasn't sure. I mean, we got far enough away it seemed on the one. Ooh, that was close. I was trying to rally back some of the health. This is a tedious fight. And like, you don't hit them enough to stagger them either. I was saying. There we go. Jeez. Legion Caliber and Hidden Moonstone. Okay, so Legion Caliber is new. Legion Arm Modification Part. Correction device used to modify Legion Arms found only in the workshop. Legion Arms can be modified with the Vanini Craft Machine. Okay. It says about modifying. I don't know if this means more of like an upgrade type thing. But we also have a Legion Arm core part, so maybe those things kind of work in tandem to upgrade the Legion Arm. So that's a shortcut back around, I guess, but we're gonna have to work our way out of this. I hope that's not a respawning enemy. I hope that was more of a mini boss. Because if we have to fight that guy every time you come through here, it's kind of a pain. But maybe they'd be kind enough to also give us a Stargazer after that. Ah! Oh, that's the butterfly thing. Never mind, I want that. That's like upgrade stuff, yeah? Motivity crank. Handle altering material. A crank that changes a weapon's properties, it alters the handle's abilities. A crank invented at the workshop to allow fine adjustments. One ability is strengthened, the opposite ability is weak. Okay, so you can give something better motivity scaling at the detriment of the other scalings. Okay. Does that steam hurt? I don't really want to find out. Okay. See that's well placed. That's a well placed Stargazer. They put you up against a big enemy and then reward you after that fight with a place of respite. And that's also going to give us the ability to put another level in. Yeah, so if we upgraded motivity scaling on this, then technique would take a hit. We actually only need just a little over a 300. I'll take 1 health. I don't think I need it. I think what we need right now are... we need damage upgrades. Ow! This freaking Sen's Fortress crap. Yep. Gosh darn it. I've seen this trick before. Sucks to be you. Do we try and go up? I think we have to. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm not interested in you. I'm just interested in staying safe from this ball of fire. Goodness gracious. Okay. Gotta be good timing on that! You, sir! None of that. I feel my roll getting a little slow. But we're at 50%. I don't know, I guess we've been at 50%. Those are people with masks. I don't like that. Is this where we're supposed to progress to? No, there's still... I'm gonna take one more checkpoint here. I think the goal is for... I could have backstabbed that guy. So I think the goal, though, is to bait him down into the fire. Just let the fireball do the work for us. Now we get the chest. Work smarter, not harder. Ooh, fire axe, blade, and handle. Okay, that looks very much so like I'm a firefighter now. This is considered blunt. Also, same scaling. Be more damage. Yeah, so higher... Charge... I don't... The charge pulse cells, those are what give you... Those are what count towards your Fable charge, or how does that... Damage reduction... Oh, there's also a damage reduction rate while guarding. So the fire axe blade is higher. Allows you to temporarily withstand an enemy's attack. I want to see something. If I have both of these, yeah, I'm gonna be slightly heavy. I'm just trying to get a feel for speed. This isn't as fast, but I feel like we don't, I don't know, let's give it a try. We haven't put any upgrade points into things, so. Just see how it is. Because we'll hit a little bit heavier per hit, and it's not like we can necessarily always swing a bunch of times. We can go up. Are you people to talk to?
Admirers seem to follow me everywhere.
I guess so.
Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here unbothered by ruffians.
Okay, so they think I'm a stalker.
I've never seen you before, but who cares?
This may well benefit our former client.
I'm assuming they're
Did
also
you catch that
stalkers?
subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini, is inside his
Lorenzini
factory
Vanini.
this very moment.
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
Okay, so we don't have to
Are you
lie
carrying
to
the
them?
latest edition of Vanini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in Krat these days. Maduro wrote the actual guide, but Vanini published and financed it. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, bet you can get 4. No, 5,000 for it at the shop. But you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one go for 500. That's a good investment. Don't sleep through it. You'll wish you had this, and the price is as...
If found... Okay, so that one is ripped. So we've read through these.
You'll wish you had this.
We have landmark guides 1 and 2. Is this... Are we getting skamazed? These don't feel like...
You'll wish you had.
It's ripped. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Feels like a scam. Maybe it's not. If we find a merchant later, maybe we can talk to this guy again. So that's 163 on 1 hit. It definitely feels higher than what we were doing. Always the shortcuts. Always the shortcuts. So we still have the upstairs path to go. Can also go into the tunnels, it seems. Oh, good. It's a party. Everybody get in line. Fun never ends here. Okay, so there was a pathway back here as well. Oh man, this is just always... It's the thing with these games. It's like always remembering... There's Trinity Key. I don't like the looks of this. Shortcut! Okay, never mind. I like the looks of this a little bit more. I like the looks of this a little bit more. Now that we can just come back from around the corner to get to here. Okay, little puzzle. I'm assuming that's... Oh, I was like, I'm assuming that's not going to open without us investigating, but... Blue Bud's tailcoat and a quartz. Alright, already worth the while. Question of the day. Did this factory worker ever think he would be destroyed like a puppet? Three create one. You who opened the door, be with the great ones. I feel like I'm missing something here, or is it just... Was this just the reward and there's like little bits of riddled information? Okay, so that was a shortcut. Into the pipes! Quartz is good though. Quartz, we could utilize that to upgrade our latent power, as it were. What? Ah! Ooh, that was pretty good. Although I wasn't expecting leaping bodies. There's an item down below. Are there things gonna fall from the sky here? Feels like this game likes to just have stuff jump out at you. This is the shortcut, right? Excuse me, sir! Don't mind me, just get in the door. Close quarters, not great. No, what are you interacting with? I'm stuck. Ow. Okay, I don't want to go lead anybody else on. I think I like must have interacted with the switch there that I didn't see. Do we think that if you hit him in the back enough, it like explodes? He's got fire that he like dumps out. I don't like the... Don't like the tight quarters here. Oh, I completely missed the fact that he's got that going on. Ow. Don't you still? I hit heal! It did nothing! I hit the heal. It didn't do anything. It didn't do nothing. Overheat occurs when fire damage builds up. Both your character and monsters will take increased fire damage and receive continuous fire damage. In addition, monsters experience slower natural HP recovery. Your character's guard regain and recovery will decrease. Higher fire resistance, the slower the overheat gauge's charge speed. Okay. Makes sense. So we can go... How did we come in here? We went up there, and then we started exploring that way. There's also these pipes. We can also go back up the ladder and around, I believe. Oh, that we haven't gone that way. There's so many places to go. So many things to do. So many places to be. Give me a couple minutes. We'll be right back. We will go explore all the different pathways. Thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all.
It's raining!
Ads. All right. Let's refresh this guy. Let's get back to it. I see an item at the end of the tunnel. We also have that path. I feel like we'll come back to that. Let's take this shortcut back. Fight the man in the hallway. What could possibly go wrong? I feel like you could maybe just drop down there and not take any damage. Here, finally, long day. How's the game coming along? We're making progress, Scarlet. We haven't had any bosses yet. There was one bigger enemy in here that we fought. But we've moved on to the factory, and this place so far seems pretty big. Lots of pick-a-path going on at the moment. So trying to keep all of the pathing options in mind as we go through. So we're gonna have... We went through here. They jump at you. And then we've got a bunch that fall from the ceiling. Ow, ow. Really? Yo, what's going on, Bronco? I'm doing well, man. How about yourself? Did that guy just not die earlier and has been lingering behind me? Excellent. We're gonna need to go down there, but this is our problem at the moment. Ow. Okay, let's have it heal us this time. Because last time it did not. That is when he spits that out, his backside. And okay, there's the flame, and I missed the repose. Oh, you've got to be joking. He like did the fire at the worst time. Oh, that really hurts. Holy cow. Okay. Noted. Overheat. Don't let that proc. Alright. This guy is not going well. Maybe I need to try and R2 more often? Because he exposes himself? Okay, now let me... No, give me the repose. Give me the repose. There it is. Alright, you're dead. Swordsmanship, Masters, Amulet, and Hidden Moonstone. See, it's worth it to fight the big guys for that stuff. What did I... Oh, it's an amulet. Okay. Increases damage inflicted on puppets, reduces weapon durability consumption. It might not be bad. I think for the time being, we're gonna want the puppet destroyer one, even though the people that we're fighting right now aren't puppets. He does what? I can explain. The weapon durability, though, might not be bad for, like, longer fights and such. Not having to worry about that. But how we doing, map? We aight? Alright, I'm happy to be done with that. Oh, we also have to go down below. Okay, so that's full circle. We've done all that. We went around to the right. This was closed off. That's the shortcut we got before. Okay. Piecing things together. He's gonna end up ganking up on me with the guys that are legless. That was close. Doing your first watch through of Marvel movies before Doomsday? Never watched any besides Spider-Man with Tobey? So far, so good. Well, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man aren't even... I mean, technically the first movies for the the Marvel Cinematic Universe are like, what was it? Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, and Thor. Right? Like, I don't... The old Spider-Man movies don't really count as far as the MCU is concerned. And yes, this is a Souls-like game. This is actually, by many people's standards, the best or one of the best Souls-like games. Okay, so I think that covers those paths. Was he down there before? I don't remember him being down there, but now I'm less inclined to want to go that way. You like how I looked up? I knew it was coming. I was like, something's gonna be alive here. Okay, so we got ladder down. We got stairs up. That just goes to here, though. My name is Clark Shore. People call me Dr. Cure-All. I intend to confess my sins. I made innumerable medicine sales under the guise of it being a cure-all. At first, even I was sure about my experiment. Early on, the cure really was effective in neutralizing the petrification disease. And why would the great alchemist records be wrong? I know I stole it, but I perfectly followed the manufacturing process. My cure was perfect. But what went wrong? I dare not record what the ones who got treatment turned into. That was literally hell, and when I realized that I was the keeper who opened the doors, I ran away. How can I atone for my sin? I only tried to treat patients and earn a few extra coins. I'm dying, and this is my penitence. I also have the purification disease, but I'm not getting the cure. I'd rather turn to stone and freeze to death. God, please forgive my terrible sins. Okay, so he's not going to be a boss in and of himself, or maybe he is still, but seems that his cure did in fact affect others. Have you seen this eccentric? Hot off the press news this month again. This month's eccentric is Mr. J, a gentleman who caused a stir by marrying a puppet. Is it because the custom-made puppet is so beautifully made, or that Mr. J's peculiarities, even he was unaware of, suddenly burst? Mr. J fell in love with the made puppet at first sight, and they got married even in the face of his family's opposition. But the lover's secret wedding faced ruin. The enraged family stormed in, the husband was confused. The puppet bride was greatly damaged. She clearly had a soul, we loved each other. Gentleman J, who became his family's headache, still makes the same claims. He's even fixing his bride and redoing the wedding. The tragedy was all made possible because of Krot's advanced puppet technology. Let's all listen to our families now, haha. The Have You Seen This Eccentric Corner will continue next month. Okay, guy married a puppet. Honestly, checks out. See it happening. What have we here? Pull the lever, Kronk! Okay. Pipes for progress. There's a ladder down on the other side to go down where Big Boy is. Blade is the first Marvel movie. Watch that, then Iron Man, then Hulk.
Well, like a pipe.
I mean, I love Lord of the Rings as well. I need to rewatch the movies. But, I mean, there are Marvel characters in movies, but as far as the Marvel Cinematic Universe is concerned, it's a little bit different than just a character being Marvel or what have you. Okay, so that's going further in. I want to go across the pipes. You can go down. That doesn't seem fun. I want to see if there's... Oh, you know what? This is... Okay, I got it. This is the shortcut back to the beginning. So I wasn't actually able to even go that way in the first place. Well, yeah, I was trying to kind of avoid that map, but as far as like up until recently, the pre-MCU Marvel movies were not really a thing to be considered. %. I don't want to get too far out of whack here. I also don't want to spend it all on capacity. So we'll go something like that. I'll go 1 capacity and one technique. I want to keep getting damage output. Basically what it boils down to. Alright, since we have the shortcut, let's go see about this. Let's go see about the big man downstairs. Puppet of the future. So does he count as... Are we going to do extra damage to him? Is he actually a puppet? Or not really? Because he's metal. Oh. I thought he was going to kick back with that. Okay, so our blade ricochets off of his large spherical objects, we call them. I mean, so far, so slow. Are we gonna get, like, Tower Knight levels of, like, tumbling over? I'm trying not to be, like, too casual with him because I don't want to get caught out by some attack because I'm just like, oh, it's not gonna be that hard. Hit him in the knees! Oh, okay. Got stepped on. Now, see this? That's what I mean. I can't. You don't want to get lackadaisical. I don't know if that was a buff or not. You just stand in and... Is that like a safe place to be? It's just underneath him while he spins the balls around? Gosh darn it. Trying to get the stagger to finish him. Good enough. Oh, did it actually not do damage to me then? Nice. Alright. A little bit of quartz. So that's 2 quartz now, which means we can fully upgrade another piece. And a booster glaive. Let's see what this booster glaive is. So, B technique. It's a great sword. We would take a hit in durability, a hit in weight, still be able to muster it. I mean, it's... Honestly, for being a greatsword, like, it eats the stamina a bit more, but it doesn't feel crazy slow. I guess it is, and it's half the health. Or half the stamina bar. Okay. We'll stick with what we've got, but at least with these, I mean, let's see what we've got on this current one. So the blade has a gather your strength for a wide range attack. Hold down the attack button for a stronger attack. So I don't know if that's like hold triangle or if you triangle with R1. And then that was the endure that we had used. This one, rush forward to slash multiple times and then gather your strength for a powerful slash attack. Hold the attack button to trigger strong. I have a feeling that's hold triangle. Okay. Nothing too crazy, but I didn't even need to go back up here. I think what we're gonna do, we'll go back to the Stargazer. We can level up because we got a bunch of ergo. And then we can head back across the pipes. Start fighting our way inside, because that's where it looks... I'm assuming the Venini stuff is going to be coming up pretty shortly here. Let's go 1 HP as well. I'm trying to, you know, level up our damage, but also make sure that we're still going to have some survivability. Because obviously as we go, things are going to get stronger. And we kind of want to be prepared for that. What is that shortcut? There was... Hold on. There was something inside here with a drop down, right? There. I don't know if those things are gonna follow me. Are you Venini?
Must die. Oh, it's the only way to be sure. All puppets must die.
No, he's just a survivor, okay.
Every single one. I hear the sound of springs inside you. You're a puppet too. You can't fool me. All puppets must die. Kill the puppets! I wish I'd known that surviving is a hell of its own.
The guy just keeps swinging. How much swing can one man do? Very, very stamina heavy this guy is.
I wish I hadn't run away.
A bit of backstab, and then what? We'll hit him with the triangle.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
How much hyper armor do they give you? I'm just trying. I'm fishing for backstabs, if we're being completely honest.
I wish I'd known.
Okay, this is getting annoying. I hit the table! Oh, you piece of crap. Yeah, but he just poisons through everything. He just poisons through everything. That's really frustrating.
hate to die.
So what did he drop though? Stalker's Promise. Okay, so a gesture, survivor mask. I feel like there was something else. In the eccentric, Doctor's Confession. No, we've read those. Okay, I don't know what the other thing was. Too many things dropped. We also have a bunch of ergo in our storage that we could pop too, like if we're looking for other levels. Try to hold on to some just so we can always like purchase things if we need to. Did I play Expedition 33? I have not. It's been on my wish list on Steam. Okay, so we've gone full circle here. So this is the other path. So I think we've covered all of the like. I think we've covered all the random paths at this point. Just enough for another level up. Alright. Works for me. We should go back to the other star. Oh, no. This is the other path that we hadn't gone yet. We'll go this way, and then we gotta go to the other Stargazer. This looks like it opens up into something like completely different. Is this that, Baron whatever that was mentioned? Might be. Do a little bit of collecting. Try and stay out of the corruption. Honestly, probably just gonna avoid this guy too. He's not particularly quick. In Moonstone. Oh, there's that butterfly. It's gonna disappear on me though, isn't it? It moves too much! Don't go. Okay, ow. Okay. I'm just trying to get out of here! I don't want the corruption. I don't want the corruption. I don't know if that gets any I don't know if that gets any sort of iframes or not. Okay, that was slightly less than ideal. I don't know that we really got anything, like, worthwhile out of that. But that's fine. Okay, now we go in. Now we go in. But yeah, I did not play Expedition 33. It's on my wish list. I'm waiting for, like, a bigger sale. I think I've seen it go as low as 40. I don't know though. I don't know if we'll play it or when we'll play it. Got some other ideas for some things that I want to try that are maybe not of the Soulsborne variety. We were kind of talking about it yesterday. I think that games... I think why Souls-likes and stuff speak to me is the challenge of it and the grind of learning the fights. I think there's some other games that I might want to try that, like, kind of scratch that same itch. You know, I feel like the reason I like challenge runs and I like speed runs when there is, you know, a game that I'm super into.
All right, Benini.
Oh,
Pull yourself
okay.
together. You have a duty to this city.
Like the big thing for me with those, you know, with those things is like there's an achievable goal with the competitive golf. We can do better than we've done before, but it's also a little
to kill me.
different.
We can discuss this like reasonable people. Hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours. Did he send you? I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but, well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. I'd hate to lose him. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out.
So we just kind of have to explore here and
for my butler. I'd consider it
probably
a
get a
personal
reward if
favor
we
and
find him.
owe you in kind.
But yeah, with the competitive golf, like we are competitive in certain senses. Like we're a decent player, we finish well, but yeah, when you're not competing for the win, it's tough. And it's not, you know, you're competing against you in the course, but it's not quite the same as like competing against your time. And having come from running track and field and stuff, I think there's a piece of me that just like likes the improving at things. Competing against others, you know, in the leaderboard sense, but also being able to just like accomplish the goal of doing better than you have before. And we don't always get that. Okay, so he chases me down. Think you can attack him from the front with that safely? I feel like we should be getting close to... I was gonna say, close to getting... That's the problem. And it's gone. Disappointing. Can't get in front of him. Alright. So I wanted to kill him because I knew that they had a drop the last time. So a radiation converter instead of our standard insulation converter. A little more weight, more physical damage reduction, much higher on fire, less on electrical, and less on acid. Okay, so we'll keep what we have, but if we come across like fire enemies pretty frequently, then we can switch over. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like considering maybe some. I've gone through a bunch of different ideas in my head. Okay, so this is a boss fight because it's got the thing in front here. We only have 3 heals because we fought that guy. We could always go back. but I think we'll just try and we'll try the fight out. It looks like fire. So let's put the fire resistance on, and then we'll see. We're prepped. We've got our fire axe. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I'm ready to try like Mario ROM hacks or anything like that because I don't have enough experience with those types of things. But I don't know. I've thought about trying out like Celeste and things like that, where it's you grind out levels. You know, the game itself is kind of overcoming those sorts of things. We'll see though, because there's also a part of me that's wanted to do like randomizers and things of other games, so with those I'd have to become familiar with games enough to do the randomized versions of them. You can do archipelagos, which is like combined randomizers where you can find keys for one game in another game. I think that could also be fun. It's just I have ideas, don't have lots of time to try those different ideas. Yeah, that hurts. Okay, so that's 3-part spin with fire at the end. Like trying to stay in and like parry attacks as I see it, but and then 3 with the flame. We'll use our last heal because it's not going to get us to full. Okay, so that's a charge attack. Got our heal back. Shoot him in the butt. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What the heck, man? Okay, now he's firing. Literally. This is the charge. Get out of the way. And that slam. That was close to death. Still with the fire in the second phase. That's counter damage. I think I might survive that if I don't try and take a swing. Okay. There is the part of me that wonders about healing. I should run the left-hand side. First off, because there's no enemy, but second, there's the stairs. Okay. I think a solid first attempt. I do think we're gonna have to start. I do think we're gonna have to start leveling leveling a weapon. I don't think we can just live in this world where we don't. Don't put any upgrades. That's a slam. Okay. Ow. right around me. Okay, pair of good parries there. Get away from that. Okay, and now we're gonna go get that. Okay. Does that spread the whole room, or is there maybe there is a certain distance away that we can get from that? I don't know why I thought sprinting directly back away from that attack would be a good idea. Flame spray is a good opening. Okay, should have known better. Should have known better than... that's the big one. Okay, so that's successful dodge. That's new. Is that like putting tar on the ground or something? That he could ignite? That stings. Does he ignite it, or does the tar just like burn us if we go in it? I don't really want to find out. And that's not a parry. Okay. Not terrible. Progress. Progress. I mean, we also have... Let's see here. I know we could technically like run and grab the ergo over there. It's fine. We'll leave that ergo. We can get it. We have enough that we can go from our inventory. I want to see the upgrades because we did also get 2 quartz, so maybe there's some bonus to get there as well. But I want to see weapons.
I picked up traces of high-powered energy originating far away. That's one mystery solved. Why don't we make a Legion arm with it? Mr. Vanini is the expert when it comes to Legion arms.
Okay, so we can have a different one than the one we've currently got, which would be...
easily by electricity. If you use an electric Legion arm, it'll make your life easier.
Luminous. Okay, so right now we have puppet string. We can change that. So what? Left arm of steel is literally just a punch. I would imagine that on the on the steel guy that we're fighting, that this wouldn't do much. It looks like you can also upgrade it so you can do some movement and different things. We'll put it on for now because we're not really using the Legion arm. So is all she good for Legion arm then? I thought she was for weapons as well.
You're going to the factory to save Mr. Vanini, right? He's the richest man in Krat.
Honestly, we probably need to come back to the hotel and like talk to everyone as we get these like important characters met.
I hope he's safe. I wouldn't want to lose my best customer. I know my way around a weapon.
Okay, let's see here. So alter handle, assemble weapons. So altering the handle, this is where we could lean it one way or another. So we would actually lose damage with that setup, which is fine. We weren't planning to really do that. I feel like it's early. I feel like it's early to assemble a weapon. Okay, but we have Moonstone. I don't know about purchasing Moonstone from anywhere. But I also am trying to see, like, how much... So it's 1 hidden Moonstone for an upgrade. We've got 15, so we should probably do that. That's going to give us 11 attack, which is like the equivalent of, what, 4 levels? Alright, let's do that. We need 200 ergo. We have some bigger chunks of things, too, if we wanted. So let's get 1 upgrade, and then 2 for the next, and that's another 12. It's probably going to be 3, so that would leave us with 9, and if it only takes 6 to go up, then maybe we just take it to +3. That's 4. 1, 2, 4. 7. We had 15. Okay, fine. So Crescent Moonstone's the next thing. So now we have a +3 weapon. I don't want to... See, I don't want to commit, like, too many resources early on here, but I also feel like I can't go running around with a +0 weapon all the time, and we have enough to take something straight to +3 if need be. Well, let's put some of our quartz in and get a couple other things going for us. Okay. So, we said extra dodge. Or increase the stagger window. I feel like I want to go with the extra dodge, because the Fable slots aren't doing much for us right now. Okay, so you can't stack... These are, like, separate. These are all phase 1 things. So what else do we want? Enhances discharge pulse cell. I feel like guard gain recovery when you fail the block, like that would probably be pretty nice. I don't think the item stuff, like extra ergo, sure. Stagger of charge. I think we're gonna go with that, and then the increased stagger duration. Okay, you can get another pulse cell. Add an amulet slot. Retain guard regain upon pulse cell use. But that's not like a big window, so like even though you get to heal and keep it, that's gonna drain pretty fast, I think. I feel like the amulet slots... I feel like the amulet slots and the upgrading are gonna be good. Alright. So now we should be a little bit stronger for this fight. Let's go ahead and see. I might also have to test the electric hand, but it did say about it being beneficial to puppets, and this guy is certainly not a puppet, so I can't imagine. I feel like acid is maybe gonna be better against him, but we don't have anything that's acid related, so kind of a moot point. Okie dokie. Let's go. Let's go take care of business. +3 weapon, I should feel quite a bit stronger. Should feel quite a bit stronger because upgrading +3, I mean, it's probably the equivalent of like 12 levels, something like that. You know, just when you're talking about pure damage conversion, if we were to put that all into, was it technique and ability or whatever? Yeah, we're doing 200 per hit now. So that's a swipe. Need to just dodge that to the side instead of trying to... I thought I sprinted that to the side. I literally didn't try and dodge it. I tried to sprint it, but I was too late. Okay, so when he goes up to that big swing, then that's trying to... I'm gonna heal, because that's not gonna take us to full. Decided to space it, which is clearly not the right call. Is it like... There must be like a slight gap. There must be a slight gap that you can find in between those, because it feels like it covers the floor. Alright, well this suddenly... went not great. So it does just light the tar up. Yeah. I didn't get any of the parries. I was early on all of them. Interestingly enough there, I don't know if it's because we do more damage. We didn't get the stagger. That very well might be the case. Do too much damage, so we send him into phase 2. Without being able to get the riposte off. I mean, I'm trying to fight him in a way where I stay in. Try and keep damage output up, but... It always stings when you miss the parry. If I'm close in on that, I might try and parry it. I know you can't block it, but I think you can get a perfect parry on those red attacks. I am just a hair late on that one every time. No, this attempt was definitely not my finest work. See, I appreciate that attack because it's just one you can run around. You know, I tried to be greedy on it, but the thing is, he doesn't actually stagger. He doesn't stagger in the true sense. It, like, opens up the stagger window. And so, by being greedy there, then I was able to get it. But my brain not being fully adapted to Lies of P mode, we failed to recognize that we actually needed to do something in order to get him to stagger. So, whoops. We do have everything built up too, that if we get a nice window, we can do the triangle attack. Yeah, stop being so greedy. Always that big arm up that gets me. I do not clock it at all. Come on, I want to keep the pressure up on him. Okay, got it. Alright, this is gonna be phase transition? No? There it is. That's just as simple as stand behind a pillar? I mean, he can obviously knock the pillars down. That's you have to parry that, Colby. You can't just stand there and block. That's not gonna work well. Yeah, same there. I mean, flamethrower attack works for me. Just do the final swing. Don't try and think about the attack. He's got like no health left. High-powered flame amplifier. Kingslayer flame grindstone. Okay, so temporarily imbues weapon with fire. A special grindstone that can be equipped to a grinder. It can be triggered by using the grinder when guarding. Because it is fragile, it cannot be used often. Special grindstones were made to respond quickly in battle. Made from artificial gems, sharpen weapons, and temporarily imbue them with special abilities. So the grinder that we used to sharpen, you can imbue this, but you can't use it frequently, is what they're telling me. And then we also got, yeah, exchange materials. So this is the high-powered flame amplifier. So we must have turned in, okay, we must have turned in to get that electric one. So now we could turn in to get a fire arm as well, is how I understand that. Okay, sweet. Alright, well, the extra damage, I'm gonna say that it helped. We still had two health bars. You know, I feel like we're definitely out here learning. Alright, Alright, so this is all balanced, so I don't think anything's going to really change too much. Probably another health for good measure, another stamina for good measure. We're at 53%, so I think we're okay. Okay, so when you upgrade your health, you also upgrade your guard regain as a percentage. And then as you do more damage, you're able to recover more of it. Alright, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Don't forget to lie all the time. I've been lying so far, David. To be fair, I've only been asked one question, but I am at 100% success rate. How are you doing, by the way? Okay, so I think this is probably the perfect part. Well, we probably need to go back. Well, we need to still explore the place. I don't know if we need to go back and talk to Vanini yet. I think what we'll do is press forward from here. Keep looking for his puppet. And then once we get get through here and Vanini is good to go, then we can head back to the hotel. Probably need to talk to Geppetto and company about our successes, I guess, supposing that we get Vanini out of here alive. But yeah, this seems like the perfect place to take a quick breather. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I recommend you do the same, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do what you gotta do. I'll see you back in 3 minutes. BRB.
It's raining!
Ads. Alright, we are back in business. Really enjoyed this game. Thought it was the best non-FromSoft Souls game you had played. Yeah, it's been pretty solid so far. Honestly, I haven't played a ton of Souls-likes. You know, there have been a couple, but I'm not like one of those guys that's like everything that is a Souls-like I have to play. Probably because I hold the actual Souls games so close to my heart, but it's definitely played solidly so far. Alright, let's see what we got.
What do we have here?
Oh, well, there's the butler.
Butler puppet. Yeah, I seem to remember someone on the second floor. Think it belongs to him?
Well,
We gotta ask what happened sometime. Now's good.
I guess we're going back to Vanini a lot quicker than I thought we were going to. Okay. Let's go see what he has to say, knowing now that his butler is dead. I guess that means he'll peace right out to... Well, maybe not. We still, I guess, technically have to get him out of here. But he'll be sad until we're done with things. And then, I presume, go to the hotel.
Ah, you're back! And you found... Oh, dear. Pulcinella. They really did a number on you. Pulcinella was proof that puppets possess true courage. I will not rest until I have
So
revived.
is he insinuating that we brought the dead puppet body with
Time
us?
for that. First, I must thank you for a truly heroic piece of work.
Oh, that was the boss. There's not like
Factory is
further to
ours
the
again.
factory. I mean, it looks like.
The puppets are going to be in a really bad shape after this.
Maybe that's taking us out the other side
Let
of the
us return
factory.
to the hotel and rest while we can. I cannot shake the thought of that puppet army. What they meant to do. The cathedral is filled with refugees. People who thought they were safe. But that's for the future to solve. Maintenance must come first. See you at Hotel Krat. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Alright, let's go back to the hotel. I guess we're going back to the hotel a lot sooner than anticipated, and that is a-okay. Though I do want to see what lies beyond the other side of that arena. We can also turn that back into... Is it Eugenie? Eugenie? Okay, hold on. Who are you?
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
Got a shopkeeper? Oh! They have 2 quartz available. Okay. And what kind of things can we sell? We can just sell a bunch of crap. Alright. We should probably think about purchasing the quartz. I don't know exactly what we want. Probably the healing. Covenant Saga, okay. So the butler has been revived, it appears. Let's see about the
I know
arm.
my way around a weapon.
Or do I just take it over here? Wasn't it back here? Glimberge, Deus Machina, Pandemonium, Aegis, Falcon Eyes. Okay, so we can burn. And then these other ones need Legion plugs. I don't know if these are just like all the available ones. Am I gonna be... I bought Flamberge. It requires more high-powered flame amplifiers to increase, so... I don't know if that was a mistake, or maybe it's there are 4 of those, and then there's just like a ton of these Legion plugs. Like, I don't know if they're showing all of the ones in the game. It seems like it might be that way. That one can't be modified. We need Legion calibers for puppet string. Legion calibers for that. Oh, everything needs Legion caliber. Okay. From the craft screen, I guess that's talking about you just need the Legion plug to craft it. That's not for the upgrade tiers. Got it. So Legion plugs are upgrades. There are 4 more of those Legion plugs around. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got going on over here.
Amatsa, that is one slick prototype. You think it's a tram for crickets?
Sounds like it.
There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory, and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. But listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Lorenzini Venigni. Gentleman, bon vivant, and at the moment...
I mean,
utterly
Lorenzini
your
Venini
service,
sounds like
my
a
friend.
magician.
If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Krat's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just 2 of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I sincerely believe meeting Venigni is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please, take this.
Okay, see, this is why
My newest
I could very easily
It'll be
just
safe with
because
you.
I'm dumb not talk to him,
It's a
but
grinder
I get a
stone that keeps
prototype.
granting special attributes to the grinder. I hope.
Okay,
you'll
so
put
now we
it to
have
good
2
use.
different grinder stones. Or this is the modification tool. Okay, perfect. So I wouldn't have actually been able to equip the other thing. Special grindstone on a grinder through Venice or a Stargazer. There are different types of special grindstones that can grant different effects on your weapons. Can use special grindstone's effect in battle only once, but it recharges if you revive or visit a Stargazer. Okay. Cool. And we have our special one. So we can get a fire buff once in a fight. I don't know how long that lasts for. Probably not super long if I had to guess.
And welcome to the House of Venini. I am Master Venini's Major Domo, Pulcinella.
Look at that hair,
your
though.
service, sir. The House of Venini carries only the
How
finest in
much-
luxury merchandise. I believe
How
you'll
much
find
gel
all
do you
items
think?
to
I
be
mean, I
both
couldn't do it with
superior
headphones on.
quality
It would ruin the
and
aesthetic. But
distinguished provenance.
how much
I am
hair
certain
product
you'll
do
be
you
able to
need
find something that suits
to keep
you,
the hair
sir.
like that? I know you
The
use
House
some
of
mustache
Venini,
wax.
even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Okay, so you can buy some cranks. Have Christmas here. Restore weapons handle adjustment, so that puts it back. And then we can buy liner. Oh, and an electric grindstone. So we have a fire grindstone, can buy the electric one. And these ones for slash pierce or dodge. That's probably the most balanced. What do we currently have? .1, 3.4, 5.6. 4.1, 3.4, 5.
At the House of Venini,
I've already forgotten. I think this should be a straight upgrade, though. Well, this one takes the pierce down a touch, but everything else is a boost. See, I don't know that I necessarily need to guard against a specific one. We'll see if we get a better balanced one in the future. Let's talk to Geppetto really quick. Maybe he'll have something to say now that we've brought Venini back.
Remember, I didn't design every puppet in Krat. It is not surprising that some puppets broke away from the Grand Covenant. I've no idea how many. I remember a few Ergo puppets behaving according to their own volition before the frenzy. That wasn't our intention.
Those must
They
be
were never
prototypes?
designed to act that way.
Or just
But if a
incomplete
puppet starts
puppets?
acting on its own, does that mean the puppet has free will? Or is someone else controlling the puppet?
Alright, I thought he was going to maybe say something about Vanini. But that does not appear to be the case. Okay. We don't have any more quartz at the moment, I don't believe. We could buy some. I think we're going to hold off for now. Maybe if we get to like 1 quartz, I'll just buy a 2nd quartz. That way we can immediately... Like, I want to get that next healing. Is it pulse cell? Is that what they're called? Alright. Center of Vanini Works. Let's press on from Fireboy. Hey, we were just there. Yeah, I'm hoping we find... Like, I would think that there's got to be something better than this fire axe that we've got right now. But weapon options have been pretty slim thus far. And I don't know if this game has... Well, I guess the enemies don't really have the whole, like... weapon drop kind of mechanic at random, because a lot of them don't even have weapons. Fire canister. Okay, this looks eerily similar to the other end of the location that went before, but I know it's not because this had a boss in the way. Almost. Can almost two-shot. Well, we two-shot that guy, so what's the difference? Ooh, we go in minecart? We just played Donkey Kong. We go in minecart racing? I rolled through the barrel. Yeah, how'd that feel? Not good, I bet. Hey! Who invited you? Gemini's iron protection. Temporary protects current or ergo even in death. Do we have some other ones that... I could have sworn we had other ones. Death ergo when hit. I don't quite understand what that one means, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know if death ergo means that, like, if you're going to, like, die before you get back to it, versus the other one, like, just outright dying. Not 100%. That sounded like somebody tried to do something to me. Yep. There it is. And another one. Really gonna make me go all the way up the ladder before I get to go and explore the other bits. here? Big pipe wrench head and handle. Okay. That sounds like a heavy weapon. Yeah, so we're using blunt. That is large blunt. Even with the +3, that is stronger. Which obviously makes sense. But way heavier. I feel like... I don't know, I feel like the heavy weapons are gonna get me in trouble. I feel like being able to have a little bit of mobility is gonna be more important. Be able to get more swings in. So I find sometimes if you just get stuck on that one. He's gonna try and blow that up. But like having just a single swing can have like slow recovery times, and I feel like against boss fights I end up being more exposed. More exposed more of the time. Breakable? Yep. Yes, indeed it is. Dark Moon Moonstone of the Covenant. So that was an upgrade. Okay, so that's the special weapon upgrade. Which I believe is what that glaive that they gave us at the beginning of the game was classified as. I still don't fully understand what that glaive is all about. That's why I'm not using it. Feels like it was some free item. I don't know if it's because of PS Plus or what. Okay, so that overheat, you even get that from the parry, or from the block. Not from the parry, because parry would imply that I actually, like, was successful. I was slow. I was slow, that's not good. I get in, see, there's me getting into the, whoops. I'm dead. The freaking, it's such a hard thing to avoid. And the charged attack to get the stagger to trigger takes so long. But I see the white bar flash, and my eyes get big. I'm standing right in front of the guy. But as soon as I see that white bar light up, I'm like, ooh! Ooh! Stagger! I can stagger! Like, I'm gonna die so many times to that over the course of this game. I can feel it. Also, did I avoid this water like it was the corruption water? I did. This is not corruption water. This is just regular H2O. Well, you know, go to the other place, get in your mind that something is entirely different. Okay, so those are just regular. Where did he come from? Hey, you're on fire. You should take care of that. So what? Either somewhere in this hallway the guy pops out or drops down. There's no way he followed me, because where would he have followed me from? I'm like paranoid that We ran through here before. There shouldn't be any other enemies. No, don't hit the barrel. Oh no. The lock-on change to the barrel, that's less than ideal. Also, not me being like too quick to go and try and deal with the guy down there, forgetting that everybody's throwing stuff at me from up top. Okay, that was a big whiff. Okay, so far so good. I was gonna say, I think there's still one guy up here, and then there's the other guy that comes out of the door first. I wonder if that running attack is what lets me get the 2-shot. Although that worked, so I'm not really certain. I don't know if there's like a slight damage variance. I haven't found weapon durability. I haven't like paid attention to it close enough. I don't know if weapon durability means that like as it decreases, your damage also decreases, or if it's just like a bar that once it runs out, then your damage will be reduced. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yes, sir. Missed. I need to just get back to trying to get behind this guy. Instead of parrying anything. Why does that flame feel like it's lingering a lot longer than stuff was? Maybe I just hadn't noticed. Carrier's Amulet. What do we have here? Increases weight limit. So we'll keep that for later. That might come in handy depending on weapon and stuff. I don't think so though, because if we don't go heavy weapon, we wouldn't need to use it, I don't believe. Look at that. They keep doing this nice thing where like right on the other side of big bad guy there's a resting point, which means that you immediately get to cash in. Okay, switch grindstone of grinder. We'll put fire on it because we should have something on it. Should we go damage? I feel like we should go damage. And keeping them balanced. What we need 570, so 600 or go. The electric blitz scales more off of motivity, but I don't think I should care about that as much. I mean, maybe we'll go 2. You know what? 2897. We'll go one more level. Let's get... Do we want the vitality? Do we want the... Do we want the stamina? I'll go with stamina. I don't want to leave stamina too far behind. I probably need to start putting some more into health as well.
These bodies. he from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets
Trying to make
do
sure that
this?
we can kind of keep up with the progression that we're getting. But now we should comfortably, like, always two-shot the enemies around here. Freaking guys on the roof throw stuff. Dude's got an arm. Is there a puppet equivalent of the NFL? Fans should be out here trying to quarterback. Saw blade. What do we got in here? A little bit. Oh, thermite. We already checked out that building. I don't think we looked underneath in here. I don't know if this game has, like, the concept of illusory walls or not, or something similar. Okay. Baited. I gotta be careful here, because there's a lot of... Oh. A lot of barrels. Am I getting led into danger? I hope not. Okay, Crescent Moonstone, love that. Moonlight Town Guide. Okay, Moonlight Town is the lowest place in the city where pilgrims prepare for their journeys. Since Saint Frangelico, or Frangelico? I don't know. Met the one-winged angel and founded the church, Moonlight Town has become known as the place where pilgrims are lifted to the cathedral by pulley and prepare for their pilgrimages. Andreas' reputation was at its peak when he was appointed as a priest. At the time, Krat was only a poor country town, but Andreas didn't mind and devoted himself to taking care of the people. They were even saying Saint Frangelico himself had returned. Moonlight Town actively helped the priests' good deeds and always acted together as colleagues who delivered the word of God. The decision to accept the alchemist from outside and revive Krat was made in Moonlight Town. After all, it was the birthplace of the Krat we know today. Today, we have cable railways instead of pulleys and the city of the future instead of a country village, but our virtues remain unchanged. Just like how the angel wrapped Saint Frangelico in his wings when he felled the cold, people should help each other. The place lower than any other Moonlight Town is proof that virtue is still here. Okay. I don't know. That screamed just like the archway. I don't know. It's like the archway with nothing there. It looks like, oh, could it be an illusory? I bet you those are there. It looks like because nothing's throwing anything at us currently. It looks like those are there to trip you up as you're swinging at those butterflies. I'm assuming this brings us up on the other side of where we just fell, potentially. Oh, okay, the combo! Wow! Okay. Got staggered just straight into the bull rush. Alright. Well, that's one way to go down. Also, I did not take a peek out here. Which, would you look at that, is actually shortcut back to where we just died. Alright. Well, that's good. Get these back, and then maybe take things a little slower. Much better. Well handled. Now, I'm not talking about my axe. Alright, and there's the bridge that we fell through, so... Alright, just like that, we're caught up. quiet. Too quiet. Got item in there. Apparently that tree is not just aesthetic, it's denoting invisible wall. Ow. Ow. Oh, it's always some dude just like hiding back there throwing fireballs. Oh good, we got more friends. Got it. Excellent. Oh, you dropped something for me too? Some thermite? Thank you. Alright, let's see what's in the chest. The chests have been weapons? Is that kind of what's going on here? Not necessarily. Okay. Corrosion resistance. So what, that was a converter for acid? Yes. Slightly more physical. Alright, last area was fire. I'm gonna put it on because we're probably getting like acid stuff going on now, and then as the game goes, things will start to mayhaps differ a little bit. But, I don't know. I feel like stuff is typically irrelevant. Is there a lever? This like dropped on us. I was literally a lever that I was looking at. That's what that thing is. It wasn't decoration. Just not gonna lie, what I thought it was. It was a lever the whole time. Oh, we're about to take some sort of cable car up, it seems. Is this gonna be like a timed cable car fight? Or is this an enemy in front? He looks very menacing. Giant weapon. I can talk to you.
Child? I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore. The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was. The people who went up there never returned. I still don't know what happened, but I do know this. The cathedral is off limits.
So I'm gonna have to kill them
forever.
to go up the lift.
If you're determined to pass, you must prove your identity.
Oh good.
Who are you?
Another chance to lie.
Are you a stalker? Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed. As for me, I'm as good as dead. A sinner who lost everyone I ever loved. I have no right to stop someone as determined as you.
Be interesting to see
Please
like what you do
stay up
if you did a truth run. I feel like you almost have to lie. Alright, cable railway key. A key obtained from the atoned. Moves the cable railway that goes to St. Frangelico Cathedral. At one point, cable railway is a sacred train that transported pilgrims. Cathedral now it is a train that takes one to the land of the dead. Cool. I like the land of the dead. Always seems to work out for us in these games. Alright, I guess technically this cable car is too small to house a fight. This is actually just a really long loading screen.
Welcome
In
aboard
disguise.
the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico.
Okay, it is Frangelico.
I kid. Frangelico, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While
Oh,
you
Bridge of
atone there,
Atonement.
don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krot.
That would lead me to
It's
believe
been
that
my
the
pleasure,
Atone
friends,
was up there.
And enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini.
Okay, so is that...
Well, Not bad, huh? Oh, I
That's the
really am good at
factory, I
this.
presume, that we
When
just
in
came
doubt,
from?
let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Oh, something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize that
Path
button
of
says
Misery.
What is
Lovely.
that?
Alright, let's rest. 1,500. I'm not gonna pop anything for the time being. Oh. Cutscene, okay.
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
So that's gonna be super fun. I know, when I first saw him, I was like, are we just like straight up into like a Gascoigne type fight? Gonna have like werewolf type stuff going on. He's gonna transform into something. We're gonna fight him in this like graveyard. I was like, this is very copy Bloodborne's homework sort of a deal, but apparently that is not the case. Hey, how do you know that I'm coming up behind you, huh? Ooh, lucky perfect parry. I was trying to charge him, you know, go with the like, if I strike first. I don't trust the guy up there, but I guess he's not throwing anything. Another one on the ground. I guess just blocking is not a bad way to go. Like, we deflected most of the damage and then immediately recouped it all with the 2 hits. Okay. Seems like a viable enough strategy. Say Frangelico falls and breathes his last breath, the angels of God will look after him. Alright, so that's forward. We'd like to go backward. Or not. Why does every bridge have to collapse? It's like the 3rd one. I guess what's meant to happen is you don't go this pathway that I just took. You go through the center of town. Is that a bridge to something or just a fall? You're probably supposed to fall and then, like, go through it that way. Alright, kill them before they start doing anything. But, like, if I see an item or I see another, like, path to go, I gotta take it, man. Super flop up there? Just throw my body, Josh?
What is happening? What's their problem? Wait.
Seems viable enough.
Their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
See, I don't want to find out what happens if one of these guys, like, really lays into you. At least a single block does the job well enough. Alright, cathedral time, what could possibly go wrong? I'm like just waiting for an enemy to pop out. Woman's prayer. God, I pray with all my heart, please withdraw your wrath from Krot. Just as you enveloped Saint Frangelico with angel's wings, please save us as well. The judgment was unavoidable because of our corruption. Please let at least spare my child your wrath. This baby has done no wrong. Please let my Charlotte enter heaven. If there's anyone who finds this place, please pray for us and know that there was desperate sadness here. Is Charlotte gonna be the next boss? I just assume whenever I read about something that like they're gonna be some boss that we fight, and I don't think that that's really an accurate depiction. That goes through. Oh, let's see what's over here. Boss fight on the other side of the door. I think I need to go back the other way. Because that seems like more major progression than, yeah. Let's see what's out in the courtyard. I wasn't sure if going straight through was like moving forward. That screams of, this is the way you're supposed to go. Played enough of these games to know that. Let's go off the beaten path. See? Random guy to talk to.
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me. I thought you were from the organization.
Organization 13? No, that's a different crappy franchise. I would never.
My name is Janjo. I'm an a pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legendary gold coin fruit. I was able to use medicine to slow the infection spread. Fruit. I have the petrification disease, and I need a cure. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous. Read this. It'll explain things faster than I can.
Definitely not an alchemist? No, he said that he's a pharmacist. I believe him. I know some pharmacists in my life. Gyame, the king's knight, found the shining tree on the rocky mountain. The tree's fruit resembles gold coins, and this fruit is a miraculous blessing. For many people who have recovered from different diseases and who have been able to escape the plague, the elated knight built a castle and called himself the Holy Knight. But remember, sojourners, miracles always have a price, no matter how captivating that they may be. Alright. Gyame is a boss. Convince me otherwise. Oh, Holy Knight. Belford Brake Cartridge. What does that do? Higher brake resistance, less disruption, less shock. Does that mean, like, I don't get broken as much from blocking? I'm gonna leave the one that we have, I think. Also look like Johnny Depp in a top Tim Burton film? No, I can safely say that they do not. Which is probably pretty fortunate. Now I know quite a few pharmacists. One of the friends that we've made here is a pharmacist. And also my sister and her husband are both pharmacists, so we got plenty of people we can call when we have pharmacological questions to be answered. Oh, you know what? The keeping the rally through being hit would probably be good, because that cancels it. How am I? Nope, I'm whiffing. I do not like this, Sam. I am. Ow. I cannot backstab you. That makes me big sad. Whoa, 180. Got him. Legion Magazine, Dim, Ergo Fragment, Hidden Moonstone, Star Fragment. Alright, I mean, I like all of those things. Those sound good to me. What kind of drugs does he do? Well, I can't disclose my close sources. Can't really just be giving that information out all willy-nilly. Alright, presumably Stargazer on the other side. Everything kind of feels like it to me. Yes, indeed. Saint Frangelico Cathedral Chapel. Perfect. And we've got 4,300 ergo as well. Maybe some stamina? Do we want health? Do we want stam? Get a little bit more damage. Baby Baker's located. See, 4 points of stamina in and of itself doesn't seem like a lot. I should probably go Vitality. Should probably go Vitality. You who have sinned, repent with your tears. Only those who have cleansed their souls may move forward. Alright, I hear stuff on the other side of the door. Boss fight? No, not quite. Just the prelude to a boss fight? Because can you keep just going down that way? Seemingly, maybe. I think the lizard scorpion worm wants me to pet it. I think it just has been deprived of pets all this time. You know, if we're friendly to it, I think we might be able to coerce it. You know, it's like the angry cat. Well, we still need to work that out. But there's the angry cat with Eugenia. Cat dust. Oh no. Oh no, the poor cat. We may never become friends with it now. If you go all the way through that to the other side, you can take ladders up. This takes you down? That seems like death. Yep, that's gonna dump me in. I'm gonna be dead. Let's not do that. I don't wanna add stupid deaths to the ledger. What are you? Oh boy. Ow. You throw decay. Oh mama. Well, okay then. That was certainly a sight to behold. Don't you think? How do we get to that? This feels like I'm gonna fall. Seems like an enemy fell down there. there a way? It looks like you almost fall from above to get to that. Because I think if I do this, yeah. Yep. What are you saying? Yeah, I'm gonna heal. I don't like where my health is at. Okay, so you got that point up there. I think we just take the ladder up. And then we're gonna have to do a fall back down in order to grab those. Because it seems like go onto that roof, go there, and then we're gonna have to fall all the way back down again. Okay, big lady. Not my favorite, but you know, just gotta deal with it. And missed the jump. I guess gotta jump a little bit later than that. My bad. My bad. You idiot. Just walk on the ledge. It's not that hard. Also, I lose like a third of my health for that fall. Really not good. Okay. How about, Colby, since there's nobody here rushing you, we just walk slowly over it. We don't need to sprint. It's okay. Take a few more seconds to not fall. So I can take that back to her. I guess that's my only option, because this goes absolutely nowhere. Okay, can't wait. Ah! Okay, that hurts. Or that can knock you down, rather. Not that it hurts necessarily. Oh! There's a guy behind. Ow! Nope! 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 Oh! On the ledge. Saved? I guess I go here. This is like a safe way to drop back down, I guess. Ish. Apparently, there's probably some safer intermediary. Fighting those enemies on platforms like this, definitely not my favorite thing. We got one heal left, and I almost feel like I should use it. My health's just sitting in like this awkward territory. Also, are we gonna get some sort of upgrade where we heal more per? Go through, don't fall. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Don't need to be snuck up on. Did I really need to kill her? Probably not. I have to fall back from higher up to get that chest. Note taken. There just has to be more of them. There just has to be more of them. No! It just has to be some Sen's Fortress-like crap, doesn't it? Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? That's a perfect place to leave. That's a perfect place to leave off. We got plenty of work cut out for us at the chapel, but we're gonna call it there. Because that's a lot of running back to do, and I don't know where the next save point is gonna be. Alright, well thank you guys very much for hanging out this week. I think next week believe I'm off on Wednesday. So it's going to be Tuesday, Thursday next week. Tuesday will be PGA 2K TGC. I'd say as per usual, but it's playoffs. We made the finale, so we'll wrap it up there, and then we'll be back to more Liza P on Thursday. So, yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you back next week.